What's up, guys? Welcome to the ASG podcast. I'm your host, Bredzo. Here with my boys, B Saddles.
What's going on, y'all?
Viz. Yo.
We're hyped.
Yes, dude. This is, as you guys know, we said on the last episode that we would be in our studio.
Yes.
So we're not quitting. We're not quitting anymore.
No, we didn't quit.
We're not quitting.
We got the. Hey, it's looking absolutely insane in here, y'all. It's looking
ASG banner,
insane.
come on, dude.
Yeah, the ASG banner. We got all the posters set up, the Sonic posters. We got the Avengers posters. We got everything set up in here, y'all.
That's right.
Yeah,
that's right.
Oh my gosh.
You know what? It's production went up like huge.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
How did it go from Discord to like this?
Yeah.
Who would have thought?
In a
This
matter
is
of a
crazy.
week. Well,
Yeah.
I guess multiple weeks, but
Right, yeah,
really,
This
a week,
didn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
Like this took some time.
For sure.
Yeah.
This week was crazy. We was just getting the couches.
Yeah.
Getting the banner.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ASG. So let me tell you how we were tripping about these couches. So we literally found these couches on Facebook Marketplace.
Yes.
And if you know Facebook Marketplace, you know how they be bullshitting on there. You could probably find bots, whatever.
Oh yeah.
Totally ghosted us for like the majority of the day. And what is it? What is today? Friday.
Yeah.
It's Friday night today. Thursday or what? It was yesterday, right? We got the couch, right?
No, was it Wednesday?
So Tuesday we found the listing.
Thursday, Wednesday? Yeah, whatever. It was something like that.
Tuesday we found the listing. Okay. Tuesday we found the listing, and then I texted the lady, and I was like, well, lady that I thought was a bot at first because I got ghosted. But so anyways, so I'm sitting here, I'm texting the guys, I'm texting them. I'm like, yo, I found this thing. This would be perfect for us.
Yes.
Like the setup would be amazing. No response from the lady. I'm like bugging out. I'm like bugging her.
But he was tripping. He was tripping. He was sending thumbs up to this person, just like in the chat, just waiting for them to answer.
No, dude, because if you press a thumbs up, I think that's how it actually gets through to them. It like rings their phone. Because I've done that a couple times just to be an ass, and like it works. It gets them to respond. I swear, it's insane. So if you're on Facebook Marketplace, just hit that little thumbs up on the bottom right, and then I think that's what helps. But anyway, so we were getting ghosted. We didn't get an answer till like late night Tuesday, 9 p.m. Yes, available. So we were like, boom, we're ready to throw our money in. Let's get these couches.
Yeah.
It all fell into play.
Yeah. It was so good.
So.
Perfect.
Yeah, it all fell into play, and I was just like, this is like all falling in line too fast. And then we had this other futon that we're about to pick up. These guys, okay, why were we being such vaginas about calling the person?
Whoa!
Why are y'all being
said
like,
he had it?
No.
Julian
No, because man has a burner account. We have to act like somebody totally
Oh
different.
yeah,
Bro,
we had
okay.
to be Craig. We had to be Craig because this guy used
Hey,
the burner
whoa!
account.
Don't
to
give out.
message
Whoa!
them.
Don't give out those type of details.
Yeah.
That's mine. That's for
Whoa,
my
whoa,
use.
that's crazy.
You can say you can say Craig.
I didn't say nothing else.
Okay, because bro, I
just
thought
said
you were about to
Craig.
go forward.
But
Because
she was like, when we walked up, she was like, "Who was I talking to?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm Craig. I'm Craig."
Yo.
Because I was texting her at work. I was just like, "Yeah, we should be here. Are you there?"
Yeah.
Just fucking
Oh
yeah.
my
It was wild.
God.
So that Wednesday, these boys go pick up the couch. We bring it in, and we got all the setup. So we're ready after that.
Yeah.
So now we're here. That's a little bit. I mean, we really don't. We usually do our weekend review, but I mean that's pretty much how our week went.
Yeah.
Yeah,
bro.
that was
Getting
basically our
ready
week.
getting ready for the setup.
Yeah.
That's how our week went.
Yes.
So immediately let's get into our news segment.
I've got something to tell you.
So we had a lot of
Bro.
Cinemacon
Bro.
stuff come out.
Yeah,
Oh
Cinemacon
my
was
God.
this weekend. I think it was on Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
But yeah, there was a lot of stuff. I know.
Yes,
I know
dude.
you got some stuff to get into. You go for it.
Hey, Julian, you know about Cinemacon?
Yeah.
Dude, it's okay. So I didn't really know too much about Cinemacon because it's like a big thing. It's a big deal. It's like that's like the beginning of the
Huge.
year where all the leaks and stuff come out. You looking for something, buddy?
Myself. So I can Talk about this freaking news. Ah, there it is.
buddy.
Fell in the couch, buddy.
So if you don't know about Cinemacon, it's like one of the it's where a bunch of big production companies reveal to a small group all their stuff that's coming out in the coming years and all their projects. It was really cool, and if you didn't know already, we got a theme because there was leaks for Sonic 3. So, and we'll get into it later. But Julian had the opportunity to watch the Sonic the Hedgehog movie for the first time.
Yeah,
guys,
I've never
this is
watched
insane.
them.
Yes.
And
Hey,
it was good.
We're gonna get into that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so they leaked Sonic 3. Paramount came out with a bunch of different stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But first, I want to say there's a certain theme, as you can tell. I got my Werehog sweatshirt on. I got my Sonic slippers on, classic Sonic slippers.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there is a theme for this episode. Just be aware.
Right.
But anyway, so first things first, Sonic 3, guys. There was crazy leaks. I'm talking Fat Eggman. We finally get a true to form Eggman.
Still Jim Carrey?
Yes.
Still Jim
Bro.
Carrey.
Still Jim Carrey.
That's gonna be so good.
We get so we had minor details like from a leak. So we had minor details like I'm talking like no voice actor drop yet. No release, hasn't released. They haven't done any voice actor for Shadow drop.
Right.
Okay.
But they saw footage of Sonic, Tails, Knuckles fighting Shadow.
Yeah.
Shadow's on a motorcycle in this leak.
Yeah.
Yo,
So-
wait. So that same motorcycle that you sent in there?
So that was like an event they were doing that they made that. They made that stuff. So that's another thing I wanted to get into. Is that they actually now, if you look up the SonicTheHedgehog.com, you'll see Fearless. You'll see a whole link to Year of Shadow, because it is the Year of Shadow, and that's why we got him right there.
Yeah.
It's looking like we got a lot of stuff. I think so this year is going to be the Year of Shadow.
Because we got the Shadow Sonic Generations.
Yep.
And then we got obviously Sonic 3 coming out.
Yep.
With Shadow.
Yep.
Yeah.
More announcements from Shadow, you think?
Yeah, so if you go on the website right now, they're going to start updating it throughout the year. So I mean, and it kind of works out because December last month of the year, then we capitalize it with the actual movie.
Right. Okay. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Sonic team, you know what you're doing. But anyway, so it was pretty cool to see, like you said, the motorcycle. They built Dark Rider, which is the motorcycle that Shadow drives.
Right.
So
Okay.
it's super cool. What else? But I know I briefly spoke about the leaks, but I mean that's all I really wanted to say about the leaks, because I'm really not a fan of leaks. But they also had this photo of the back of Shadow. It was the prop that you guys saw, that like the fist and then the shoe. It was basically that prop, and somebody got like a quick picture of that.
And so they just used this as like the stand-in for like where he's going to be placed in the scene.
Yeah, like they
essentially.
did. Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what they use those statues for.
Interesting. Cool.
Just for like the humans to see where they're looking at.
Right.
Because it's probably, you know what, that's a thing. It's probably super hard for like the actors to like really
Act with
talk to a
nothing.
statue.
Yeah.
Talk to a statue of a character. You ever
Yeah.
think about that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is wild.
Yeah, I
And
just
to
never,
make it look good too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they work very hard. They're masters at their crafts. They know what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
But other than that, there was some other stuff at Cinemacon.
Oh yeah, So I just want to real quick spout off a few movies that got announced. There was a Smurfs movie announced.
Ooh.
Not too hyped on that, but I mean, hey, if you're a Smurf fan, maybe you hyped on that. The last Smurf movies, I don't know how y'all felt about them.
James Marsden was in. Well, that's James Marsden was in the Smurfs movie.
Was he?
Yeah.
I thought it was Neil Patrick Harris.
I don't know.
Which
I don't
one
even know. I don't even know.
I swear it's Neil Patrick Harris.
What was the other?
Unless they replaced him, but I know he was definitely the main
Maybe I'm
a
mistaken.
adult
Maybe
guy.
maybe I'm mistaken, bro.
in the first one, but I don't know if they got.
Hold on,
him
fact
back
check
for the
that.
other
Fact
ones.
check that because
Fact
I'm
check
actually I think who the fuck was doing the Smurfs movie? I know I think it is
I
Neil
have
Patrick
no
Harris,
clue.
but why am I associating
James Marsden.
with
Wait, who's James Marsden?
the Donut Lord?
Oh yeah. Okay.
And Cyclops from X-Men.
Yeah, he plays that too.
Yeah.
Gosh, yeah.
Buddy, you didn't know that?
Yeah.
Oh wait, I don't even have my Wi-Fi connected on here. I'm gonna have to
Oh.
look it up on myself.
Wait, do you need the Wi-Fi password?
I can personal hotspot that mug.
Okay.
Yeah, the
How
first
many are
Smurfs
there?
was Neil Patrick Harris.
That's probably the only one I watched.
And then it's Smurfs: The Lost Village, or no, that's the third one. Smurfs 2 cast. Also Neil Patrick Harris.
Okay. Maybe I'm
Smurfs.
tripping.
Smurfs: The Lost Village cast. No Neil Patrick Harris, but no James Marsden either.
Hey, am I really like associating another blue character to James Marsden? I
think
don't know
you
what I'm
were.
doing.
I think you were.
Yeah.
But
Well,
yes.
hold on.
Huh.
He's done movies with fictional characters, like CGI characters before, though.
I
Who
think
was
I
it?
swear
Who
he
am I
has,
thinking
but I
of?
can't.
James
I have no clue.
Marsden.
Yes,
I have no clue.
I don't know. You'd have to tell me.
dude. No,
You'd
this
have to tell me. But
No,
other than the Smurfs movie, while he finds that, other than the Smurfs movie, we also got a new SpongeBob movie coming out.
yeah, I heard
SpongeBob
about that.
movie, Search for SquarePants. So SpongeBob about to get lost. Mr. Krabs, Squiddy, and everybody finna go look for him. I don't know. James Marsden, what?
Hops. You guys remember that Easter movie Hops?
Oh.
That's what it was.
Oh,
Why was I
yeah.
associating it with Smurfs, dude?
I mean, it is kind of the same energy.
It is, yeah.
It is kind of the
Right.
same energy.
Okay, well he was on Hops. My bad.
Okay. And then another big one. I know you were talking about your hype for this. Transformers 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
Don't really have any more details than that other than Transformers 1 and then how the like titling looks.
so I heard Transformers 1, like the story is Optimus Prime and Megatron are like teaming up, and they went.
Really?
I don't know the full
Wait,
story, but
Dude,
I
I'm
swear
not Transformers.
As long is it gonna be live action or CGI? Or
I think it's
No,
CGI.
it's gonna be the
Heavy-
live action CGI.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's
I
gonna
don't
be on
think it's gonna
Earth.
be-
I feel like if
Yeah.
it's on Earth, it's kind of. We've seen enough of that shit, man.
I mean,
like,
yeah.
Come on.
I thought it was animated.
Is it?
I swear it was. I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not.
I mean, I've just
Hey,
never.
well,
I've never
regardless
seen
of what
them-
it is, if it starts out anything like the Bumblebee movie, dude, that. Wait, why are you laughing? You not like the Bumblebee movie?
Because you said Bumblebee.
It's cool.
Wait, did I say Bumblebee?
You said Bumblebee movie.
Cat? No, I didn't.
I swear.
Okay, but
Okay,
anyway.
wait, yeah. So it says Optimus Prime and Megatron go from brothers
Yeah.
in arms to
Yeah.
sworn enemies on their home planet of
Yep.
Cybertron.
Yes.
So this is gonna
Cybertron,
be in
dude.
Cybertron, and it doesn't have a like if it's gonna be animated
Yeah, or not.
anything. So
Yeah.
it's gonna be like a prequel. It's looking like.
Yeah. Okay.
So it's gonna be like a prequel starting out on
But-
Cybertron.
But y'all
Yeah.
know the beginning of Bumblebee, right?
What do you mean?
They're on Cybertron.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
they are.
Dude, it's like
Yes,
the
yes.
most. It's
so tough.
yeah.
So tough.
It's cool as shit, dude.
Oh my gosh.
If we get a whole movie like that, that's
Right.
money in the bank.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Right.
for sure.
Give us
for
that.
Sure.
We want that.
For sure.
But yeah, what there was also
We
SpongeBob
also,
movie.
Yeah, SpongeBob movie. Search for
I
SquarePants.
can't do the fucking SpongeBob laugh.
Shout out Tom Kenny. We are so ready to see you.
Yes, Tom Kenny.
we are
Oh,
so
come on,
ready
come
Coming
on,
to see
come on,
you,
Come on,
boy.
come on.
We also got an image of the new Superman logo.
Yeah,
I didn't
For the
see this.
Superman film.
I didn't see this.
Sharp.
Y'all can take a
very
quick
sharp.
look
Tough.
right there.
I messed with
Yeah.
that. I messed with that.
And then it's supposed to be releasing 7/11/25. You can tell me what date that is.
July 11th,
July 11th,
bro.
2025.
2025. So
That-
next year.
Yeah,
That's
so about
3
a year.
days before my birthday.
Oh.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. We gonna go see
Tough.
it.
Yeah, we got it. I mean, of course.
Okay.
Yeah, see it, yeah.
Yes, sir. And
Anything
then-
we're talking about, why wouldn't we see it?
we gotta go see it. Yes, you're right. You're right. And then just a little small announcement on this one. Fantastic Four is supposed to be filming sometime this year, like towards the end of this year.
Sick.
Confirmed, and they're really excited about that. I guess James Gunn was up there.
Yeah.
He gave a whole speech about it. It was super amped up.
Oh,
about
wow.
Fantastic Four. So that's good to hear. I'm sure we'll be getting the leaked photos around then.
Yeah.
And, you know
That's-
how it
yeah.
goes.
Yep.
Last thing I have from Cinemacon is some photos from Brave New World. We have Harrison Ford as Thunderbolt Ross talking to
Oh, okay.
Anthony Mackie's obviously Captain America.
Yeah.
And he's basically in this scene, I guess he says, "You're not Steve Rogers. You need to do like your own thing." So
Okay.
this is gonna be maybe him finding his own
That sounds-
voice as
sounds
Captain
brave.
America. Yeah.
Sounds brave of him to say that.
I guess there was a lot of stuff shown. We saw Isaiah Bradley. Did you guys watch Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Isaiah Bradley, I guess he's going to be returning. I guess there was like a mind-controlled Isaiah Bradley like attacking some people or something like that. I don't know. So Brave New World, got some stuff from that. Hopefully we'll see the footage that they saw at CinemaCon soon.
Yeah.
But that's all I got from CinemaCon. I don't know if you got anything.
Yeah,
from
I got like
CinemaCon.
3 or 2 things because you already said Transformers.
Okay.
One, just 2 movies that I got about to come out.
Yes.
Smile 2. I don't know if you guys saw Smile 2 or Smile.
too.
That's horror?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This
Did you
guy
watch
in
Smile?
horror.
That's
in horror.
horror?
He's not watching that.
Yeah, hell
he's
no.
not watching that shit. No.
I thought Smile was good. It was like one of my favorite scary
Smile's a good
movies.
one.
Favorite scary movies that came out last year. So I'm kind of hyped for that. It would be October 18th.
What is the
2024.
smile like?
Literally.
So if you look
a
at somebody
smile.
that's like doing this,
then it like
You'll
basically
yeah, you die
And-
hard.
but-
No,
but-
you not only die, but you die pretty hard.
Yeah. It's
It's
weird.
like sets a curse on you and you die
Yeah.
later on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Type deal.
Yeah.
Okay.
It goes pretty crazy.
Oh,
Don't
Okay,
don't
okay.
give this guy too many details. He might. Shit,
I
he
might
shit his
I
pants.
might shit on the brand new couch. right
Oh
here.
my god! And then I heard something about a scary movie reboot.
No.
Yeah, which then the guy was talking about how it might not work out because of today's day and age.
Right. Yeah.
And
The
like,
scary movie jokes are crazy.
Yeah,
They
so I
get
was like,
crazy.
yeah.
Hey, I was gonna say I don't need it, but now that you said that, I need it. Like, I need it. Like,
For
I
real,
need that
for real.
shit to happen.
Yeah.
I need a good laugh.
Yeah,
Scary movie reboot.
yeah.
Why? Will it be a reboot or is it just going to be like the next in the installment? Or is it
Somebody-
just going to be a
I'd say
brand
it
new
might be
scary?
a reboot
Yeah.
because scary. I mean, what are you gonna call it? Scary Movie 8 or something? Scary Movie 9?
I mean, might as well. How many
I
how
mean,
many
yeah.
screams you got? How many
Yeah,
many?
I mean,
that's
keeping it
true.
going might
That's true.
be like a little.
I feel like that's way
Yeah.
better.
Yeah.
Because they didn't keep all of the same actors for every movie, did they? I didn't think so.
Nah.
No.
Because
No.
some of
Yeah. It changes
It was-
between
yeah,
each.
it was a little different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It always changes.
Yeah.
But,
There's a couple that stick around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
like the guy
think
who
so.
plays the fake Eminem. He's in a couple of them.
Yeah.
He's in a couple of them.
Yeah, that's all I got for us from
Really?
Cinemacon.
Okay, and then
And news.
man,
Man.
I almost fainted when I seen this news, everybody. So apparently,
I think I know.
I don't know what he's talking about.
there
think I know
is
what you're
a live action Last Ronin movie in the
Yeah.
works.
Oh, I forgot. I totally forgot
In the
about that.
works, from the producer
hype.
Walter Hamada. I don't know if he's a great producer. I don't know anything he's
Right.
worked on,
Yeah, I
but
don't know
he's
either.
supposedly supposed to be producing this.
I'm hyped about that.
But
I
it's
mean,
going to be R-rated. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Last
Has to
Ronin
be.
live action.
yeah, it
Bro.
has to be.
No-brainer.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
If
my gosh.
If you've read the Last Ronin story.
Oh yeah, no, it's brutal.
Yeah.
It's a brutal story. Obviously, the most popular graphic novel of last year. So they're definitely capitalizing on it with the game and the movie. I am beyond hyped. I did go.
Hype guy.
Yeah, bro, I am beyond hyped. I did go through the Reddit posts, through several
Mhm.
Reddit posts, and I actually saw some people like
Hating.
like shitting on it already. I was like, what are you talking about? Like, this guy says
Well, let me stop you right there. Some like co-fans, like
oh
you
yeah,
know, co-fans, they'll disappoint you every time.
yeah, they're gonna cry about anything.
They're gonna cry.
So originally when I because I was talking to you when I first seen it, Originally, I was talking about like, oh, I hope they do it in the turtle suits like they did in the original movies,
which would be
and
insane.
maybe it's a continuation of those movies, future
Yeah.
installment of those movies or something like that. And I thought that could be really cool. But then this person said basically the same thing, and somebody replied and said, I actually don't. I think The Last Ronin is more impactful when it's its own independent thing, especially because there's already inconsistency between the trilogy. I personally see
Its
it
own thing. Sorry, I don't mean
as
to interrupt you.
having a fourth installment is weird.
I don't mean to like interrupt you, but its own thing.
Yeah, like saying like The Last Ronin should just be kind of a standalone, not be
Film,
applied
yeah.
to any specific Turtles universe.
Okay.
So what is it apply? Wait. So it's gonna,
Because a lot of people, everybody has said for like not years, but since last year at this point, I see everybody saying that it should be bring the Jim Henson suit back, the old live action suits,
Right.
say that this is the fourth of those movies and do it like in the
oh,
future.
shit.
Right.
I think it would go crazy.
So
Yeah, I
no
think it would go
CGI.
crazy.
Yeah, that's what people want. I think if you're gonna do it
Wow.
today, bring the
Add
suits,
some-
bring the animatronics, and then just
Add-
enhance it
yeah,
with CGI.
definitely.
Because the suits, like, they have like the little eye holes under the mask so that the actors can see what they're doing. Obviously,
Right.
you could take that away with CGI
Right.
really
Yeah.
easily. The way their muscles
Wow.
contract and stuff like that. Obviously, in a suit, it's all basically the exact same, no matter what you're moving. But with CGI, you could enhance that. You could change little muscle fibers
Definitely.
doing little things without being a full CGI thing.
Do turtle fans just not want like cool shit?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
Like, do they not just want cool shit to happen?
Right.
And then a bunch of people were saying like they hope that this movie doesn't make it to where The Last Ronin is like the thing for turtles, and that's all we start getting.
Yeah.
Because
I could see some scare. I could see some like worry. With
yeah,
that.
people are saying
That
like
makes
maybe
sense.
they're over investing in The Last Ronin. Somebody said
Right.
I think they're over investing in The Last Ronin.
That's not a
It
bad
was
take.
good, but I don't know if it was that good.
Oh no, it was a great
It was
story.
it was
a great
pretty
story.
freaking good.
It's a great freaking story.
Yeah,
It's a
right.
great revenge story.
Yeah,
Are
yeah.
you kidding me? His brothers are dead, and he goes and kicks ass. What the fuck?
Yeah,
that's
what are you
hard.
talking about?
Yeah.
Hard. Yeah.
Nah, literally, I don't know. But I do see the point of maybe don't make it the original trilogy, do something different. But I think if you do it that way,
Yeah.
you're immediately getting all those like 30-year-old, 40-year-old people now that
Into the
watch
theaters.
those. They're going to watch
They're
it.
going to it. They're going to watch it.
I'm going to watch it. Any hardcore TMNT fans going to watch it.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, no. Dumb hyped. And then just last thing I want to talk about with it. We had some pretty dumb fan castings. People
for the Last Ronin.
people were
Okay.
trying to fan cast for April O'Neil.
Yeah.
A lot of people are clamoring obviously for Judith Hogue to come back. She was the original April O'Neil in the first Turtles movie. She didn't
wow.
do the second one or the third one,
Yeah.
just for the first one. But they want her to
okay.
come back. Then some people were saying Marissa Tomei as April O'Neil. April O'Neil is really old.
Okay.
Well.
Or not really old, but she's
Yeah.
older
Yeah.
in The Last Ronin.
Yeah.
So
So
it
Peter
definitely needs
Parker's
to be an
mom.
older actress. But then somebody was saying that it needs to be Anya Taylor-Joy
She
as April O'Neil.
she's not very, but she's young.
Like, yeah, she's like
She's
20 years
young,
old.
yeah.
There was a bunch of
But
castings
the
like
power
this.
of CGI though.
I mean, yeah, I guess you could
But no,
older her up, but I
Hey,
would just get an
she-
older actress for sure.
Hey, Anya Taylor-Joy though. She's got a movie coming up.
Isn't she in?
Furiosa.
Is she not in Sonic 3?
No.
I could have sworn she
It's-
got
it's-
casted for
no,
something.
it's Kristen Ritter you're thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Mm.
But yeah, no, she's got a okay. So Anya Taylor-Joy, she's got a movie coming up called Furiosa. It's a Mad Max. I think it's maybe a prequel or a sequel. I don't know.
I haven't seen
But
it.
she's got a movie coming up called Furiosa. Bro, I cannot wait.
You're hyped for
have,
that.
have you guys seen Mad Max?
I've never seen any of them.
Well, get on that shit because
Earth Fire.
it's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming hard, dude.
Okay.
It's dude, yeah. That's what I'm kind of.
Wait, you said you're coming hard, dude.
Always. 24/7. Dick's hard 24/7, dude. May not
I'm
be.
done.
Probably can't see it, but it's hard.
Okay.
But But no, yeah. But continue. What was
Oh
it?
no, that's about it. I
That's
just
about it?
really wanted
Okay.
to talk about the Last Ronin movie because I think obviously that's an instant banger,
Yeah.
and I think you know I've been clamoring to y'all forever that I want to see a more mature turtle story. I want to see them like experiment and see that okay, we don't have to just make children's TV and we don't have to make them say Riz in a movie anymore. So let's get some more serious turtle content.
I'm
Come
down.
on,
Hey, I'm
dude.
down for it too.
Because hopefully, if this goes crazy, a R-rated TMNT, Last Ronin, maybe we get an original story, them four, and
No, that's
it's
just
more.
It's
It's
not
more.
Risen, bro.
That's not risen enough.
That's not Risen.
That's not
dude.
risen enough. You're right. You're right.
We want it to have like this TikTok Riz party.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, we need that type of.
That bacon,
Yeah.
egg, and cheese.
Hey. You're gonna hate me for saying this, but Mutant Mayhem was a TikTok Riz party the whole movie.
No, not the whole movie. Not the whole movie.
Small
not the whole
parts.
movie.
Small parts.
Small parts, yes.
Yeah.
Small parts, yes.
I love that. I love that Gen Z term so much. I love it. TikTok Riz party. that's all the comments are gonna say.
TikTok
my
Riz
God.
party.
TikTok Riz party. That shit
Oh
cracks
my
me up.
Oh my gosh! Do we have any more news? Or we
No, no.
Hey, I think we're good, guys. I think it's time for toys with your boys,
yes, sir.
aka
Golden Snags. Yes, sir.
Alright.
Yes,
So-
sir. I'm actually snagless this week.
Yeah, me
For
too.
once, I'm
Last week-
snagless.
I've been snagless for like I've been slacking on man.
Hey, I was snagless last week, and I felt a deep depression because I was like, I need to spend my money on something stupid.
Yes.
Well, not stupid, but you know what I mean.
Yes.
But I needed to spend my money on something. But cause of this dude,
Yes.
he found something I've been needing, and I never couldn't find it in stores. But we now got to the collection. We got the Ring Scatter Sonic
Tough.
pop.
Tough.
Great pop. Dude.
Yeah,
It is
love
a
that.
PX
Because that's when
Previews
he's like getting
exclusive.
hit with something.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and he
Yeah.
loses all his rings.
There's that.
okay, that's hard.
Yeah, it's such a good pop. If I want to do like a little, close up camera. We'll get to that one point
Yeah.
because once we get the productions upgraded, we'll get like a close up camera. But here's a shot with me and the pop. All right. Cool. That's all I wanted to get in there. But also, not only that, I copped Sonic. It's a Sonic the Hedgehog coloring book for adults.
Hard.
Yes, for adults.
For adults.
As
I mean,
much as
it's
y'all
tough.
want to shit talk, this is for adults. This is for guys.
Yeah.
This isn't for kids. This is for fucking
Yeah.
adults.
Yeah.
Yes. This Sonic the Hedgehog coloring book is for me, and I'm going to fill out every page. Just give
Every
it some time. I'll
page?
I'll
Okay.
probably fill out every page, and I'll just put every page like on the wall,
Bro, do it.
but-
Do it.
and we'll call it fan art. We'll just call it fan art, and then just put it on the walls. But yeah, super excited about this. I love it. But yeah, short toys to boys segments.
Yes,
Yeah,
for real,
yeah.
for real. I think that's the
We
shortest.
hate them,
Toys
but
of
we love them
Boys.
because we got
Yeah.
for me today. I hate them, but I love them because we're gonna
Oh!
move on.
We actually need to go back.
Whoa,
to the
let's go
news.
back.
We actually need to rewind to the news because there was also a trailer drop. None of us have watched, or at least I haven't watched. I don't think
Oh,
you guys
wow.
have watched. Joker
Oh,
2.
yeah.
Oh, we
the
haven't
trailer
watched
drop-
Joker 2 yet.
Yeah,
Yes.
Yeah.
the Joker
We need
2
to do
trailer
that.
dropped. So we're about to react to that. Let me get it pulled up and then
Yeah.
we'll react to
Yep.
it. Joker Folie Edu. Hopefully that's
I
how you
have
pronounce
no clue how to
I
say
think
it.
that's
Fully,
right?
I do.
That's friend.
No, I don't know.
I have
Okay,
no
okay.
clue. Yeah, I have no clue.
So this is with obviously what's his name?
Hot Queen,
How Queen
Phoenix.
Phoenix and
Lady
Joaquin
Gaga.
Phoenix and Lady
Lady
Gaga.
Gaga as
I don't know Lady
Harley
Gaga's
Quinn.
real name yet. I feel like that's disrespectful not to know her real name, but Lady Gaga. She's
I don't-
iconic.
yeah.
Y'all know-
Mrs.
y'all know Lady
Mrs. Gaga.
Mrs. Gaga.
Gaga. So let's get this started.
Shoot.
Buddy's in jail.
From Bang Bang.
A little bit of a.
Oh, is that her?
Yeah, that was her.
We use music to make us whole,
Okay.
to balance the fractures within ourselves.
Great color graphing right there.
Yes. So she's an inmate. I don't think she's gonna
Beautiful
be
shot.
like his therapist.
Let's get out of here.
This fall?
Joker and Harley. Phoenix.
Gaga. Mrs. Gaga.
I'll tell you what's changed. We're not alone anymore. That's what we should be talking about.
I want to see the real you.
Yikes.
Ten 4/24.
Yeah.
Okay. What do y'all think about that?
First thoughts. I think I feel like it didn't really show enough. Like, I feel like it was a cool trailer, but it felt like the typical, like, symphony lead up trailer, and it just, I don't know. A part of me feels like we don't really need it. Like,
I mean, yeah, that was my initial reaction when I heard they
Heard
announced.
about it?
Yeah,
That
'cause-
second one was just like,
Yeah.
why?
right.
Why are we telling more Joker without a Batman-less Joker story? It just seems unneeded.
You guys think it's because the Joker movie did so good?
But yeah, that is
Oh,
why.
yeah,
that
definitely.
is exactly
Well,
why I have.
Yeah, but I'm just saying, like, it's confirmed that that's why this is coming out. Because I thought I was on the hype train. I was like, dude, this has got to be good.
it looks
Am I-
good.
well, it's like,
Yeah, I think
it
it-
looks
personally.
good. But what I'm saying is like, I was hype on it. Like, I'm like, oh, this is gonna be groundbreaking.
Yeah.
But the trailer, I always get my hopes up. I always get my hopes up, and then I expect too much.
I feel
But
that. I feel
then
that.
now we're here, seeing the trailer.
and it's gonna be a
I don't need
musical.
it. I don't need it.
It's-
Yeah.
I guess
Is
it
that
looks
what they
like it.
said?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
I like musicals. I like a good score. I like a good soundtrack.
Yeah.
So I like those.
Yeah.
It had some Willy Wonka music in it.
Right. It did kind of sound Willy Wonky. on me.
Like the very first.
Come with
freaking-
me, and you'll see.
Obviously, the cinematography though,
Oh,
blowing
my
me away
gosh.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a big thing in the first movie for
Yep.
sure. Was they knocked out that
Yeah,
cinematography.
it looks great.
Yeah, it does
It
look
just
great.
it looks.
It
really,
looks
really
it looks
good.
fantastic.
For sure.
But I got my hopes up, and I'm heartbroken.
Now you're crushed.
Yeah, I'm crushed, dude. Because I love Lady Gaga. I thought it was gonna be something different, dude.
Well, it might.
Gaga, what the fuck? No, I'm kidding. But
I think it might be good though.
I think
don't
it's gonna.
know.
I think
it might
it's
be
gonna
good
be
because
pretty
I like
good.
Lady Gaga as an actor.
I think it'll be received well. It'll be well received.
Uh,
But from Redzo,
but what I don't.
I got my hopes up too much.
What I don't get is so it definitely looks like it's going to be like the story of Joker turning her into Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she's not going. It doesn't. At least from that trailer, it doesn't look like she's going to be his therapist or psychiatrist or whatever.
Yeah.
She's going to be like a fellow inmate.
Oh yeah.
So that's
yeah.
a big change on Harley Quinn's story because usually she's like his
Right.
therapist from Arkham, and she starts to get endeared to him because he's like kind of capping about his
Right.
past and like, oh, he's so sad,
Yeah.
and then she feels for him and becomes Harley Quinn. But her as an inmate kind of changes things. I know. What do you
Yeah.
think about that? Big
I was gonna
Batman
say
guy.
maybe she was a therapist.
Yeah, let's dig.
Uh-huh.
We need to dig your brain because
Like-
well, I want to. We really need to like how do you feel after seeing that trailer? Like deep down, how do you feel?
Batman-less Joker movie 2.
I think it's gonna be good. I mean,
Right.
maybe we'll see in the future him with Batman, but
Right.
I don't know how I feel with him as Joker with Batman, and in what universe.
But are you
Right.
curious about like? Are you curious like how they lead it into the end of the movie? Like, you think they're just
Oh,
after
yeah,
how the
yeah,
end of the
yeah.
movie, are they just, what if they throw like
I have a feeling they won't even.
they won't even throw Batman? in
Yeah,
that
I have a feeling they
conversation?
won't even.
You don't think they're gonna do that?
Because
It would be
Bruce
pretty
was
stupid,
like
I think.
maybe 13.
Yeah, because
when you seen him?
in the first movie we.
Yeah, we just see him at Wayne
Yeah.
Manor,
Right.
and he's probably like 10, 11,
Yeah.
12, 13. maybe.
Yeah,
Right.
I was like.
I forgot about that.
So
So never mind.
Depending
My
on-
question
Yeah.
was stupid.
Yeah.
so depending on how long after this is, maybe he's like a teenager by this point.
Yeah.
So unless they're planning on doing a Joker 3, which I assume if this goes absolutely bananas, then it
They
will.
will. Yeah.
Then maybe around Joker 3 we get
But
a Batman in
this
that
seems
universe?
this seems like it's gonna be like a
completely
I-
separate.
well, even just like the beginning, it looks like it's like a year or a couple, maybe
Yeah, because he's still in jail.
a few months.
Yeah.
Because-
Thick shadow. Thick shadow.
In
Oh,
the,
shoot. Sorry, bro.
In the first one, we don't even see him. Do we see him get caught? No.
In the first one?
Yeah,
Yeah.
we do.
Uh-huh. Because he goes into jail like the last
Yeah.
scene, doesn't he?
You see.
Because the whole
um,
movie he was
no,
talking
actually-
to that therapist lady, I thought.
Here
I don't
go
know.
again.
I haven't watched.
I can't remember.
I haven't
can't
watched
remember.
the Joker
Yeah, I need to rewatch it.
since it came out. I watched
Yeah.
it in theaters one time, and then I watched it on HBO Max one time, like maybe a month later.
Yeah.
So I haven't watched it in a fat minute. We'll definitely have to watch it before this comes out.
Yeah, definitely.
For
Yeah,
sure.
yeah.
'Cause I'll be
Rewatch.
honest. I need a refresh.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I need
It's
a
bad.
refresher.
And it's bad. I'm filled with stupid questions. I'm confusing everybody. Yeah, no, I need to rewatch everything.
I think we all need a fresh refresh.
Yeah,
yeah,
definitely.
but
definitely,
you know what
definitely.
we don't need a refresh on
What?
is the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Yes, sir.
So, and I don't even want to start. I will start. So I want to give you guys like the background on the history of the first Sonic the Hedgehog
Because
movie.
we watched the first Sonic for obviously the lead up to the Knuckles show coming
Yep.
out the 26th. And then next week when we come to y'all, we'll be watching Sonic 2.
Right.
Yes.
so
And
yeah,
and
yeah,
and,
get
and
into it.
also because I've never watched a single Sonic movie.
Yeah.
Yes.
What is this guy doing? Like,
So I gotta catch up basically.
so before you give your opinions,
Okay.
so the Sonic movie was originally at a Cinemacon. It was released. The first movie came out with a Cinemacon, and Paramount released it. And there were some licensing issues. It was supposed to be a Sony project, but then Paramount got the license in like 2018, 19. Might have to fact check me on that.
Yeah.
And this is going off of all mental notes if I remember. So the first trailer was dropped at Cinemacon.
Right.
So the ugly Sonic that we know.
Ugly Sonic.
The ugly Sonic that we know for the trailer that released to us. Cinemacon had a totally different designed Sonic.
Oh.
So completely different design. And
Even
it
uglier.
No, it wasn't even ugly. It was like a fun, more smaller size. It's total lost media, so really nobody knows what it looked like.
Okay.
But it was
Okay.
said that it wasn't like the Sonic that we originally got.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So anyways, so when the first trailer dropped, it had even the co-creator, Yuji Naka, was like basically saying the fuck. Like, what the fuck is this?
Have
Like,
you seen Ugly Sonic?
No.
This is what he originally was going to
Oh
look
no,
like.
I have.
Yeah.
What?
So if you remember at that time, so when that trailer dropped, it was viewed over 20 million times on YouTube.
Yeah.
And everybody was saying, why does he look so uncanny?
Yeah.
Like
I
his
actually-
head.
No, I remember seeing that.
Yeah,
now.
his head to body ratio was all whack.
He looked like a rat.
Yeah.
He looked like a rat.
His eyeballs.
The
Yeah,
one
his
thing
eyeballs.
that I can remember, from like the trailer is whenever Donut Lord comes in and he goes, meow. And like that instantly I was crying on the inside. I was like, is this really happening right now?
Meow.
He
my
said,
God.
meow. No, for real. It made me cry on the inside. I mean, even I've watched some behind the scenes on the actual disc for
Yes.
the disc that I have for it. Even Ben Schwartz was come out saying like this, like the Sonic we have now is the Sonic that he like envisioned.
Right.
And
okay.
another note. So after it got viewed a million times, it got terrible reception. A month later, they announced that they were going to do a whole redesign for Sonic, and that pushed the date further.
Yeah.
Which pushed it. 2019 was when it was supposed to come out. It was supposed to come out in like, I can't remember, like maybe November of 2019. And production redesign everything started in like May.
Oof.
And it pushed. It was supposed to come out, it was supposed to come out in November 28th. But then more redesigning, more touching up had to be done.
Right. And
then it didn't come out until February, I think sometime like early February 2020.
Sheesh.
Yeah. Okay.
And what's also funny? So the first trailer, when you watched it, you heard the song "Gangster's Paradise," and it was memed so hard. It was memed so fucking hard. I cannot believe it. I wish I could go back in time and just relive all that, because what was that?
Yeah.
It really just confused me. But when a new trailer actually came out with the whole redesign, it felt like a more fun, jumpy. It had Blitzkrieg Bach with the Ramones.
Okay,
the kind of like it's the Spider-Man Homecoming intro
yes,
song.
Yeah.
It had a more fun, joyful, vibe to it. Totally, completely different vibe.
Yes.
And it honestly, it really did save the production of this movie.
Oh,
because it's a great video game movie. But if there was no redesign, we would not be here. Like the Sonic Cinematic Universe wouldn't even be a thing.
The first movie would have flopped.
It would have hard.
I can see that now.
It would have been terrible.
Yeah.
Like do that same movie, like good video game movie, but with that design, it's 5 out of 10 movie.
Yeah.
Like why?
Yeah.
But it brought it all up to like a 8.9 out of 10.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was gonna say. I was gonna say, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. So what did you think?
Yeah.
Get into
Yes.
what you thought. Get into what you thought.
Yeah.
First time
Rating.
view.
Like you said, 8.9. I'll give it that. It was a really solid movie.
Yeah.
I really loved it.
This guy.
No, it was solid.
No, it was.
right?
It really is good.
Yeah.
Like the CGI, himself, like in the real world, it looks so good.
Yeah.
I love the opening scene, like like Little Sonic.
Yeah. So fire. You get
really
Baby
is.
Sonic and
No.
Longclaw. You see the Echidna Clan?
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah, okay,
the Echidna
so
race.
I didn't notice that the first
I said
watch,
Echidna Clan.
because this was my second time watching the Sonic movie.
Right.
I didn't notice that on first watch that was
You
all
didn't?
Echidna like chasing after Longclaw.
Yeah, that
and
was
him.
the Echidna race. That was the warrior
Okay.
race for
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
Echidnas.
What I thought
the
that-
Echidna tribe.
Yeah, the opening of Sonic, really good.
Yes.
I love that part. And then like the Bohemian Rhapsody music, it was
yes.
so good. It was so good.
Reading the Flash comics.
Yeah.
And all
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
fire. So
Yeah.
fire.
It's great. It's
Wait,
great.
so is Longclaw a character in anything else or just this film?
I think it's just for the film.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but I think it's just for the film because I haven't seen her in any.
So
other...
they definitely changed up his backstory.
They did, because he's from all those Echidna's tales. They're from planet Mobius in the Sonic movie. They're from Mobius.
Yes.
And so they travel through different planets through the rings. So
Yes.
that's what they changed up about it.
And that was another question. So are the rings used for transportation, like teleportation, in anything else, or just this movie?
I think just the movie.
Yeah. Okay.
So like
Because
not in the games
they had to
or-
create their own, like, because look at Marvel, like compare it to Marvel.
Oh yeah, Marvel definitely changed up a lot.
So
DC
it was
changed up a
they
lot.
had to make drastic changes for
Yeah.
the story. I understand it. I didn't see no problem with it,
Right.
just because of the fact it's like it still had the feeling of it was
They
just great.
definitely had to figure out a way to have him collect rings
And here's the thing.
without it being like just coins.
Well, here's the thing.
So I like
in the games,
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah.
what you would have to jump into bigger coins to get to a special stage in Sonic. So it still kind of works with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you look at it like that, because if you look at it like as a Sonic fan, you look at it into that retrospect, you're like, okay, jumping through coins isn't all that crazy.
like we've seen that.
We've seen that.
Okay,
Sonic
okay.
jumps into rings all the time.
Okay,
I said
okay.
coins. But he jumps.
It's just
he jumps
'cause I
in-
said coins
yeah,
before, yeah.
But he jumped. So jumping into rings isn't all that crazy.
Okay.
But-
Which as a non-Sonic fan, I thought that was a great idea.
Yeah.
I think it's sweet how he can just like they can throw those and just jump in.
Yeah.
I think it's fire.
Yes.
Yeah, no, the movie was great, dude. I love Donut Lord.
Yeah.
He
What'd
was
you
great.
think about Jim Carrey's role as Eggman in the first one?
I love that too.
Yeah.
I thought it was so good. Like,
I mean,
especially-
My Go ahead.
me personally, Robotnik, Jim Carrey as Robotnik is like the best
Yeah.
thing about both the movies. Obviously, we'll talk about more in the second, but he is the best thing other than Sonic for sure. Like he is the he just steals the show. Every
I thought
scene
that too.
he's in.
Yes, I did.
even
too.
when they
It was-
even when they said Jim Carrey is Robotnik, I was honestly very excited.
Okay.
Because I love Jim
Okay.
Carrey.
that's good.
So there
okay.
was no like pushback when Jim Carrey got casted.
No. They probably had a problem with his design. Yeah, I can see that.
Okay.
But I mean, it's a Sonic cinematic universe. We're gonna evolve.
Because obviously we get him looking a little bit more like Robotnik at the very end.
Yeah, yeah.
The post credit scene. Yeah.
The post credit scene.
Let me tell you my two favorite Robotnik quotes. Of course I want an iced latte. I love the way you make them. and then
Yes.
you have, he says, ha, rock connaissance. Ah, that's hilarious. Rock connaissance. Those were, that's when I hear those, when I think of Robotnik, I think of those quotes.
Yes.
I'm just like, those are just amazing.
And I love when he calls the lieutenant nobody cares.
Yeah.
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 He's like,
Yeah,
he's
Lieutenant,
so
what's your
it's
name?
so funny.
He's like, oh, it's Lieutenant. Nobody
cares.
cares.
Yeah.
It's just so perfect.
Yeah,
so
it's
perfect.
great. And if you can get like if you, like we're adults here, like
Yeah.
we can get past the corniness of the movie.
Oh, yeah.
They got it. It's for the kids.
It's
of course.
definitely built for the kids.
But as me growing up with like Sonic, like, and this is like I grew up playing. You know, I wasn't in the '90s. I wasn't alive in the '90s. Like, so I didn't grow up with like 2D Sonic. But
Yeah.
when I was like around 5, 6, I played the shit out of the 2D Sonics and the
Right.
platforming Sonics.
Yes.
But I also, on the other hand, had the 3D era of Sonic come out.
yeah,
Right.
right.
So I grew up in that 3D era, and I still, you know, growing up a Sonic fan, it was amazing. Like,
Yeah.
it was amazing to see that like cinematically Sonic on the big screen. You just, you know,
And
No,
the-
it was so
like
good.
we said,
It
like
was
the
so good.
redesign saved it. The redesign is perfect. I
Yeah.
love the quills.
it's got a story.
Yeah,
I like the quills, how
Yeah.
his quills look. Really, like you said, the
Yeah.
CGI for him was flawless throughout the whole movie.
is,
The only
yeah.
time that I was like kind of iffy on his CGI was right before the not the final battle, but right before the battle with Robotnik on the building in San Francisco
Yeah.
when he's talking to Donut Lord and his wife.
Oh yeah. Okay.
That CGI looked a little spotty.
Mm.
Yeah.
But other than that, flawless the entire way
Yeah.
through.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna complain about it a lot more in the next episode when we talk about Sonic 2.
Yeah.
But the wife's sister still
Yeah.
the worst
Oh,
thing to ever happen.
Worst character I've ever seen.
Yeah,
I hate it.
What is
I
she doing?
absolutely hate it. Like like she like spelled out divorce. I'm like,
DIVORCE.
I was like, how could you say that to somebody?
She just adds nothing to the movie, and it's just there. That is my only complaint.
Sigh.
Zoe always gets on me because I always complain about the human characters. But honestly, rewatching the first movie again, like I love Donut Lord, and
Yeah.
I guess like let's let him have a wife, sure.
yeah.
But man, just get rid of her. I hope she is not. I hope the sister is not in the third movie. I
Right.
hope she dies.
Look. Oh my god.
Not the actress. Not the actress. Let me get that straight.
You want some buddy. You
Not
want
the
somebody-
actress. I just hope like
This guy
She's
totally
just not
said
in the movie.
it's so bad he wanted somebody to die.
no,
Like, oh my
no,
God.
not the actress. Not the actress. Just
wanted
off
Julian.
screen. She died.
Dead.
Off screen, she died or went on vacation or whatever you need to do.
We just
to
hope to
just
not see her
not
again
have
ever
her on the
again.
third.
Yeah, I got you. But so let me give you my 2 cents on this.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah, please.
So
please.
I can understand hating on the character, but she's literally there to give, you know, extra laughs. She's not really.
But nobody was laughing.
Nobody was laughing.
I
I
wasn't, yeah,
guarantee
I
that.
sure was.
But
Nobody
was
was
laughing. But she was in the movie for like this.
She
long.
was.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. This one.
We'll talk more about it the second one. I'm not even gonna talk about it. But man, this
she
one.
she was in like like 4 scenes
Okay.
or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
so it wasn't.
So since we're talking about actors,
Uh-huh.
when I originally found out that it was Ben Schwartz, I
Okay.
had a little problem with Ben Schwartz. I'm not gonna lie, it was a hard casting for me to like swallow
Ben Schwartz is who?
as
As Sonic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
and the thing that I had a problem with Ben Schwartz was, he kind of, I was a big fan of Parks and Rec. I was a big Parks and Recreation
I
fan.
forgot he was in Parks and Rec.
He does that thing where he's like, he talks. And he's like, well, I want to do this. It's the sun, and he like sings. God, like I just can't. That rubbed me wrong about Ben Schwartz.
Uh-huh.
It really rubbed me wrong because he does that in everything he's in.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Like that's his
His thing.
niche.
His
That's
comedy.
his thing. That's his
Okay.
comedy.
Yeah.
Doesn't sit well for me. But when the movie came out, I think he did a smashing job. I really,
Yeah.
it warmed
Yeah, I was
me
gonna
up.
say the voice.
It warmed
The
me
voice
up,
acting was
and
really
what
good.
do you know? Like, I love Ben Schwartz. I hope to meet him one day, shake his hand, shake his fucking hand, and say thank you for doing a great job as Sonic.
And Ben Schwartz is another one that I think we talked about some other actor in the other episode, but Ben Schwartz is another actor that is cross-branded with Turtles and Sonic. So,
Yes, we
know.
can
You know
go
what I'm
to him
saying?
on there. Yeah,
He was Leonardo, so another blue character.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
But what are some like the toughest scenes that y'all like? What was like y'all favorite scenes? Because I
The-
really love the spin dash moment
Yes, dude.
on the
Yeah.
on the, like the Robotnik tank
Yes.
in the road. So fire.
but
Yeah.
dude, like the stopping time and stuff when time stops and Sonic's just
Yeah.
going fast.
the
like,
bar
Bar.
fight.
that yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
so
So I
the
wanted
bar
to ask,
fight.
who did it better, Quicksilver in his slow mo running scene,
Oh.
or Sonic,
Sonic.
in his bar fight? Sonic did it better.
Sonic did it better, dude. He was putting like hot dogs in people's mouths.
Nah, he put all the hot dogs in his mouth.
Yeah, he did put the hot
he
dogs in
put
his
all the
mouth.
hot dogs in
But-
his mouth.
Dude, that's a hard one.
But it was
Because he
I
was
think-
definitely heavily inspired by
Yeah.
that
Oh
scene.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
I was like,
and
I
he-
first
yeah.
thing I thought of.
Yeah.
First thing I
it was
thought of.
definitely
But
heavily inspired by that
they
scene.
used it twice. They gave us something.
Yeah,
They did do it twice.
They gave us
and
something
that's what I
we
really
loved.
loved.
Mhm.
I actually did like seeing it multiple times.
Yeah, his speed is done.
And it wasn't
really
a 30.
well.
It wasn't like 30 seconds long.
No.
Yeah. Well,
It was like it
No,
gave
the
us a good like.
the X-Men one.
No, I wasn't saying that one was short.
Okay.
I'm saying like it wasn't just we see it one time, 30
Right.
seconds, and then it was
Yeah.
just done.
No,
Yeah.
yeah, they made sure we got to see some.
Yeah.
time
well,
on that.
X Men
Yeah.
1, we saw it in 2 movies. Well,
Yeah, we
Or-
did see
Yeah,
it.
we do see
Apocalypse-
it.
or was
in
it
2 different
Apocalypse?
movies.
yeah, 2 movies.
I couldn't tell you the.
Or
which
it was probably
it is.
it was probably Future.
But there's the one where the X Mansion is like getting blown up.
yeah.
And that one, but the first one where he's like
He's
it's
getting
in that
Magneto
like kitchen.
out. Yeah, he's getting Magneto out of
Yeah.
the prison. But
Right.
there's a kitchen in there.
Yeah. They're
Yeah.
like in some like kitchen, but yeah.
Yeah.
That scene, so fire.
No,
so
yeah,
fire.
love that part.
And
And it's the I love his his power up when he gets all blue.
Yeah, so that's another thing. That's
So
new.
hard.
That's
Okay.
new. So when
that's not a thing.
when he powers up, the electricity was new.
Okay.
So when Sonic usually powers up, like he needs like the Chaos Emeralds to just charge up. But so like his speed, let's say, I like to call it static because he's building up static. It looks like I like to say he's just building up static because
I like that.
but maybe in the Sonic universe, like when they're doing a move,
Yeah.
they they power up. But I mean, I like the touch. I like the touch with the lightning.
Yeah.
I definitely
I
think
liked
some
it.
of that is coming from CW Flash.
Yeah.
The scene where like at the very beginning of the movie when it pauses and there's like the flame behind him because Robotnik's shooting at him and
Yeah.
he pauses and he's like, "Oh, let me go back in time." You
Yeah.
see like this lightning behind him running and it looks just like the CW,
Yeah, it
except
does.
it's in blue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I think they pay that with when he's reading the Flash comic. So
Yes.
you know where you know
Yeah.
like
Yeah, yeah.
the
Yes.
Flash is like Sonic's like
And
idol.
I loved that. I loved his little crib.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I love that.
You know
part
what's
too.
funny? Also, Keanu Reeves is canon in that universe
Right.
because he says, "Oh, Keanu Reeves, a national treasure."
Yeah, he does.
Yes,
Oh
I
my
love
God.
that.
I did have a question.
He also name dropped Vin Diesel. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No,
he
no,
also
you're
dropped
good.
Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Said, "We are family" or something like
Yeah.
that.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
Oh my God.
But I wanted to ask because this part had me scratching my head where it's when they're about to go to the building and obviously like knowing how they write scripts and stuff.
Yeah.
I know why they did it. It was to have this little comedic moment. But why do they have him
know
not
what you're
just
getting at.
run
Yeah.
up the building
Yeah.
That's what I was gonna talk about.
to go get the rings?
Yeah.
And then he runs literally after the fight. He runs straight down the building.
them.
Yeah.
And obviously they do it just so that they can have this comedic moment of
Right.
stuffing him in the bag.
Yeah.
And they get to be like, "Oh, it's not my kid."
Yeah.
Well,
Well, because kids aren't going to look too deep into that.
right, kids aren't gonna look
That's
too deep
true.
into that.
That's true.
But that was one where I was just like, "Come
Yeah, I was
on,
like,
give us a
No,
Sonic
trust
running
me.
up the building." moment."
I think they were just getting prepared for it because they knew how much running he was going to do. So they didn't want him to just be like, oh, let's just solve something quick and just run up here. So
Yeah,
yeah,
that
like,
makes
like you
sense.
said, they're just doing it for community.
Yeah, they were just doing it for the comedic moment, but they need to next time if there's anything he needs to run up, just let him run up.
yeah.
Yeah.
He literally does a loop-de-loop in the beginning of the film. Like,
Yeah.
we know he can do this shit.
Yeah.
So
I,
why
know,
are
I
we
was so
pretending?
confused on that. I was like, he literally did this, he did that, but he didn't run up a building.
Yeah.
So,
No,
yeah.
I didn't understand.
It's just
that.
it's just one of those things, but they got better.
Yes,
They got better
yes.
as it went on.
And going back to Jim Carrey as Robotnik, another piece of the puzzle of why he's so funny is his interactions with Agent Stone.
Yes.
He is like the perfect foil for him to just dick around with.
Yeah.
And when he like walks by him, and I don't know if he was like going for a high five or something, but then he just like neck chops him. He's like, "Oh, you left it open," and he's like, as he's walking, like, bro, that has me rolling. That had me
gosh.
rolling. And then of course at the end when he's got a rock like carved into his
Yes,
face, he's
yeah,
like,
that was-
Agent Stone, the reconnaissance. Yeah.
Hey, so if you guys didn't know, so I wanna. So they're around a lot of mushrooms. Right?
Yeah.
So you kind of like as an adult, you know what's going on.
Yeah,
but this
obviously.
they didn't add this into the movie, but this is
Yeah.
like behind the scenes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So what they're insinuating whenever they're around a bunch of mushrooms, and he's like visualizing Agent Stone's face
Yes.
on the rock.
Yeah, but he's tripping.
Yeah, he's tripping hard. Dr. Robotnik ate some bad shrooms.
But his grip on reality remains absolute.
So good, man.
Yes.
But yeah. So Sonic the Hedgehog, first Sonic the
Dude.
Hedgehog movie.
So good.
Everybody give their ratings real quick. 8.9.
8.9?
You said 8.9.
I'm gonna say 8.9. Yeah.
For the first one, I'm
Copy.
giving it a solid 8. I don't know if I can give it all the way a 9.
Okay,
Okay.
that's
but
fair.
8 for sure. And we're gonna see y'all next week, and we're gonna get into
The
Sonic
next
2.
one. Yeah.
And so like another thing I want to say, like Sonic the Hedgehog movie actually, they stay true to fandoms. Like that's their biggest thing right now is they want to stay true to giving good fan service and to the fans that have grown up with Sonic and the kids too. Like you'll always see Easter eggs in the film that you'll find. Like as an adult, you'll be like, oh, that's from Sonic game or something.
Right.
But yeah, I just think that's good because they stick to the source material and they make the fans happy, and that's what you need to do.
Yeah,
You never need to change anything drastically.
They had some good references in this one where he's like tapping his foot
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
looking at his wrist and
Yeah.
stuff. And
And you know what's funny? So like the negativity, the bullying actually won. And I don't condone bullying, but when it comes to people fucking up and not doing the right thing and calling
Right.
them out on it,
right.
I think that wins. So
Uh-huh.
we got a dub there.
Yeah.
The Sonic community definitely got a dub there. So, and it inspired a bunch of other companies to start making their video games because Sonic was the one video game movie that really jump started the video game stuff.
Yeah.
Because I think
We've had a lot of cinematic video game movies just flop.
since then, yeah.
And obviously, I think you think they will, or not obviously, but do you think there will be a crossover between that Sonic and Mario now that we have the Mario Brothers movie?
I feel like they're too different.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they're way too different, just in CGI wise.
Yeah.
Maybe if they jumped through like a portal and ended up, kind of shadowed like that,
Yeah.
Yeah.
or maybe like or not like that, but you know what I'm saying. Like if you had a Sonic render jump into their world and then like a 3D version of Sonic, and not like how it is in their human world, I could see that working. But I don't know. I think
Would you like to see that, or would you like them to just?
Leave it.
I don't think you could build a story around that unless there has been a story. You'd have to.
No, it would.
You'd have to
it
think-
would
you'd have to
be
think of-
something completely new.
Different.
Yeah, completely
Totally
new. But I could see Bowser and Robotnik kind of teaming up. That would be
Right.
cool.
Jack Black,
Especially-
and Jim Carrey.
Yeah. Oh my
Come on
gosh.
now.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Yeah,
that would be actually wild.
I didn't think about that.
But yeah, that's it for the Sonic the Hedgehog review.
Yes.
So I'm a little. Hey, I've been holding it in, but this X-Men '97 stuff.
Let's get into it, bro.
I mean,
X-Men
like-
97 was ridiculous. This is episode 5.
Episode 5, yes.
And
Whoa.
gosh,
Yeah.
who wants to take us through?
Okay, first of all, I almost cried,
Dude, that's what I was saying. I'm like, this is like a movie or a show is good or a movie is good when you actually tear up.
dude.
And because I was like, oh my,
Y'all was tearing up.
gosh.
I didn't even
actually
tear
did.
up.
I actually did.
I didn't give a shit.
Dude. Hey, Dan, this guy wants somebody to die, and he don't even give a shit when people die.
Wow. No.
No, dude. Yeah, that.
But we haven't even
Oh,
said what we're talking
man.
about. So, we'll jump to the ending. Of course, we see a cherished and loved X-Men member unfortunately die.
Yeah.
I'll just take us through the episode.
Yeah,
so we can
take
get
us through
there.
the episode, Chandler.
So first off, we start off with a news interview is going on at the X Mansion. They're interviewing Beast. This lady gets Beast to blush. Oh, even Blue blushes. But they're all interviewing
His
them.
dick got hard. That BBC.
They're trying to show like mutants in a more human light, and because they're doing this because the mutant island of Genosha has officially been indoctrined into the UN.
Right.
So they're trying to show them in a more human light and show humans that like these are people too, and we don't need to eradicate all mutants.
Yeah, they're basically doing propaganda work. They're
Yeah,
basically
exactly.
Doing,
And then we go see that Magneto, Rogue, and Gambit are going to Genosha, and they're going to just check it out, see what's going on. And we get there, and Madame Pryor actually is there.
He's there, yeah. I was like, okay.
Greets them when they get off the plane.
Yeah.
And she has become like a council member.
Yeah, council member.
She's one of the higher ups in this Genosha.
Yep.
yeah.
And as we walk through, no,
Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler. Of course, I almost
Yeah.
skipped past. Wagner's back. Nightcrawler's back.
Yeah.
He teleports right on top of them. He's like, "Yo, what's up?"
Yeah.
Was he acting different to y'all than he did in the original
More.
show? He was more jittery, more
So-
excitable.
What I associated to that with is like they're in Genosha, mutants are well more accepted, so he
Yeah.
was able to step out of his shell.
That's
That's,
what
how
I
I
thought.
interpreted
Yeah.
it.
That's
But yeah,
what I
he
thought
was a little
too.
different than
No.
the
I
animated
liked it
series.
though.
It is the same voice actor. It is the same voice
Yeah,
actor.
I could tell. Okay.
But yeah, he did seem a little different.
And
he
I
liked
probably
it.
was. 'cause
And I
of that.
also wanted to like, I also was trying to, I was really focusing on Nightcrawler because I was like, I was like, okay, he better not say anything that's like not like Nightcrawler-esque.
Right.
So I was really like focusing, and I was like, okay, he didn't say anything bad.
No, he didn't.
He
No,
didn't
he-
say anything character.
He comes in. He says that he's like running the ministry there.
Right.
He's like
Yeah.
the head.
Yeah.
I don't even know what he
Yeah.
said, but he's
I can't
basically like
remember
the
either.
head priest there or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Running their Catholic.
And I was just
stuff.
making sure that it was just characters, like they didn't change anything.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
no, nothing.
The design definitely changed a little.
I
bit.
I like it.
Yeah, I think he looks clean. I
think it's better than the original.
It was mostly in the face. Like
Yeah,
it was
it
like
has, like,
he
a
has like a
darker-
shadow
Yeah.
in his eye area.
Yeah.
I don't know, but
Yeah.
it
Who
looks
knows?
good. It looks good for sure.
I love the teleportation too. He teleports.
Oh, yeah.
He teleports a lot more.
Yeah, and the teleportation, like the smoke, has changed because in the original series, it was just kind of like this gray puff of smoke.
Right,
And
and now
this
it's
one,
purple.
it's like purple,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
classic, and we get a more classic sound for his teleportation.
Right.
And then, so while they're walking through, and we see like Magneto posters are everywhere. Magneto was right. Posters are everywhere. And then we cut back, and we see that Jean is like, she split this ocean, or not this ocean, but she split this lake water, and she's chilling in this lake, and kind of just going through her memories, seeing what she remembers, what she doesn't remember. And Wolverine comes to talk to her, and they're just talking. And
What's up, bub?
Yeah, what's up, bub?
Oh yeah, I also wanted to point out the Magneto and Professor Xavier statue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right. When we come to the Genosha,
I didn't even notice that.
You
Yeah.
didn't see that?
Yeah,
No, I didn't see that.
they were
Yeah.
sick. I like that.
Wow.
There's a statue of both of them at the
To
front,
rewatch that.
which is kind of like weird for Professor X to be on the front of Genosha because Professor X wanted mutants to be accepted, yes, but he wanted mutants to be integrated with humans, have this
True.
all be like one thing. We don't
Mhm.
need a separate
Right.
place for us.
Yeah.
We are humans.
They could have
too.
just been like honoring.
Yeah, and it could have
Professor
just been
X, yeah.
honoring, but I felt like it was weird because like
I
why
feel
do we
that.
have him as the face when this is not what he wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
Jean and Wolverine are avoiding the questions. That's why they're out there.
Yeah.
They don't want to be in this interview.
Interview thing. Yeah.
And they're kind of just talking, and then Jean is like piecing her memories together, trying to figure out her powers, and she's talking about how like things with Cyclops have been kind of weird. Wolverine's like, "Oh, so y'all still aren't talking?" And then he says something a little flirtatious. I didn't even see it as like super flirtatious. It wasn't as bad as some of the stuff he'd be saying to her.
Not only was
before.
Beast blushing, Wolverine got Jean Grey.
Yeah,
to blush.
Jean Grey was blushing.
She
and
got flustered.
and she kisses Wolverine.
Oh yeah.
But Wolverine like backs up and is like, "Nah, you are meant to be with Scott.
W Mans.
You need to go figure this out.
W Mans.
You need to go talk to Scott."
Yeah.
So yeah, he's not snaking on Scott.
Yeah.
So that's good for Scott, obviously. And then we go see more of Cyclops in his interview, and the interview lady asks him about his child. And it's like, "Oh, so you recently had a kid? Like, how's that going?" And obviously, like, his kid just passed. They don't know that. So he kind of is like, "Oh, I don't have a kid." And she's like, "Oh, why are you lying? Why are you lying about your child right now? We have the records that you went." And he gets pissed and starts yelling about
Where's
the
soundtrack.
he gets pissed and starts yelling about the doctor that wouldn't help.
Right.
And then just storms out of the interview. Probably not a good look.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
storm out of the interview.
Yeah. Exactly.
But that's okay. After that, we cut back to Genosha. We're back in Genosha, and Magneto and Rogue, and I don't think Gambit was in there with them. I can't remember right now, but they're all talking to the council, and the council is saying that they want Magneto to be like the king, the chancellor of the council,
Right.
be the leader
Yeah,
of
the
Genosha.
leader.
And at this point, I was thinking like, wow, are we gonna see like a new type of vibe for the X-Men? Like,
Yeah,
is he
are they
gonna be
gonna
like,
go to Genosha?
yeah, like
Yeah.
what's gonna happen?
And he's kind of reluctant to accept it. He's like, "Why me? I like this shouldn't really be me." But then he says he will do it under one condition. And we cut away, and he's talking to Rogue, and basically his one condition was if Rogue will be his queen and lead with him,
Right.
then he will do it.
Right.
And he's telling Rogue about that, and Rogue is not with that. She was
Yeah.
like, at first she's like, "No, I'm not with that at all."
Yeah.
But he kind of does some convincing, and she's
Hey.
down with it, and says she's down with it.
Magneto, sometimes he be talking like he's like a master redditor. Like he talks like he's a redditor.
Okay.
Like this guy is like on Reddit like every day.
Yeah.
It's like he has that Reddit vocabulary.
I mean, yeah, he does have that Reddit vocabulary, that long
Yeah.
vocabulary.
But like somehow, yeah.
Yeah, she's into it after he does some convincing, and then we cut back and we see that Scott and Jean are talking about Nathan. Like, Jean is asking him like, "Oh, what did he look like?" And
Yeah.
da, da, da. But then we find out that that's not actually Jean. It's Madeline Pryor communicating with him telepathically, and the real Jean comes into the mindscape with them,
Yep.
and is like, "What the hell are y'all doing?" and shuts that shit down. She's very mad.
Yeah.
She says, "Communicating using telepathic rapport was our thing, Scott."
Yeah.
So complicated.
Yeah.
But yeah, they're arguing, and she's just like, go to Genosha, be with my clone. I don't care.
Yeah.
And man,
It's such a like a
because
house vibe. Like it's a weird house vibe.
Because
Like,
he had a kid with this lady,
yeah,
obviously. So
Yeah.
he's connected with this new Gene
yeah.
in a
Which
different
is
way
crazy.
than original Gene.
Right.
He got married to this Gene.
Yeah.
Like he's been through a lot with this Gene, so I understand it.
It's
and
rough.
she asked,
Hard life.
she
Yeah.
asked, "Do you love me? Do you love me, Scott?" And he says,
I love both of
"I
you.
love you both."
Yeah.
Top tier acting right now. Reenactment guy is got it
Reenactment
down.
guy.
I love you both. And then he's like, "But do you love me?" And
Yeah.
she doesn't even really answer the question. She's kind of dodging it. More of that kind of maybe she wants to
Yeah.
go for Wolverine vibe.
Ooh.
And then
Bro,
we cut
that's
away.
gonna stir some shit up,
Yeah,
boy, dude.
So then we cut from that. We go back to Genosha,
Yeah.
and Rogue
Rogue.
goes to break up with Gambit, essentially, and
Yeah.
tells him like, "I'm going to be queen with Magneto. I'm going to stay here."
Well, let me
Well,
pause
they-
you right there. It kind of felt like you said Rogue. It kind of felt like Gambit friend zoned Rogue.
It did, yeah.
She was like,
Because he said he walked off after he said, "I think we better off be friends." Shell
yeah, uh huh.
with my Gambit accent.
Maybe she wasn't coming in there to break up. Maybe she was coming in there just to
I think she was
say
kind
that
of
she
explained.
accepted the queen
Yeah.
role or whatever.
Yeah,
But I felt like it was a mutual, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
they kind of
it could have been that too.
yeah. But
But-
she talks about like how Magneto's able to touch with her and
And
how that makes a lot of difference.
They go into like their past as well.
Yeah. She tells. Oh yeah, that's right. She tells Gambit
Gambit.
about how she met Magneto.
Yeah,
Mhm.
which was
and
crazy.
How they basically got into a relationship, and that,
She was the only person she could touch.
yeah, how they figured that out, and that kind of made it to where they were in a relationship.
Yeah.
Right.
But he was too complicated of a man, and they broke up.
But if you're watching this and you don't know Rogue's powers, she feels as Magneto said, she feels the pain of anybody she touches, and she can absorb powers
Yeah,
of anybody she touches. So
yeah.
there's that background.
So Gambit is distraught. He leaves, and then we cut to there's
The
a
little-
party.
Yeah, the party.
The
Yeah.
Mutant Club,
Yeah.
I called it.
Yeah.
Thumping music, everybody's going crazy. Nightcrawler's dancing.
Yeah.
He's like dancing, and then he'll teleport.
Dude,
Yeah.
that song was
Dancing.
fire though.
Yeah, it
Did you
really
hear that?
was.
That song was fire. I'm gonna need to Spotify that shit.
Yeah,
I'm
it
gonna
was,
have
it
to find
was,
that.
it
that
was.
shit was tough.
Or not Spotify, Shazam that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Turn on the little
Yes. And then we see like Magneto's in there, and Dr. Cooper, the one that was prosecuting him,
Yeah.
she
Oh,
comes
yeah.
to talk to him and is like saying how she doesn't know how she feels about having a terrorist as the leader of Genosha. And
Pretty quick turnaround.
Yeah, and he says something like, "Oh well, you're okay with having all these other terrorists as your leaders."
Yeah.
Kind of a
Switched
dig,
it on.
kind of a dig on our politics right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah,
but,
yeah, switched
That
it
was
on
pretty
him.
crazy. I was
Yeah.
like, oh, okay.
yeah.
Switch up.
But they say, well, he's not going to be leading alone. He's actually going to be leading with Rogue if she accepts. And she's like, oh, what'd she say? Did she accept? And then Rogue comes in, flying in a dress and everything,
Yeah.
ready to dance it up with Magneto.
Yeah.
Magneto and Dance. Or Magneto and Dance. Magneto and Rogue.
Magneto
dance.
and dance.
Mag-
What, buddy?
Magneto and Rogue dance like right in front of Gambit, like a pack of assholes.
Yeah, that's fucked.
Yeah,
up.
that was so tough.
Like,
That made it.
Bruh.
and then he
That
leaves-
makes
then
it
he
worse. That
leaves,
makes it
yeah.
worse for the upcoming.
Yeah, he leaves,
parts.
and which is bad because he doesn't even get to see that they kiss. And then after that, Rogue's like, I think Gambit was right. Some things are deeper than just skin.
Again, yeah.
And I'm with him.
Right.
So she ends up choosing Gambit, but never told him that.
Yeah.
So then after that, we see, and I kind of skipped past it earlier, but earlier in the episode, we seen Jean get hit with this like blue, I don't even know, power beam of something in her head. And then we see at the club that Madeline Pryor is also hit with this same energy, but it's
Yeah.
a different color.
Right.
Yeah, and shit starts hitting the fan.
Yeah, she gets hit with this energy, and she's like bleeding from the nose, and is like freaking out. And she goes outside, and then Cable.
Yeah,
shows
you
up.
start hearing like, dude, it was kind of eerie.
Yeah,
Like you
was.
kind of looked around, like everybody get out.
yeah. I was like,
like,
who's that gonna be? Cable shows up, runs up to her, and he's saying, you got to turn off the music, get everybody out of here. He's coming.
Yeah.
We don't know who he is.
He
Who
is.
do you guys think who he is?
I have no clue.
Well, that's like some type of futuristic version of Master Mold.
Well, I'm not thinking he's talking about that. I think he's talking about
somebody else. Yeah, that's what I thought he was talking about too. Somebody
I think he's
completely
talking
else.
about Apocalypse.
Maybe.
Because
We haven't seen him yet. I forgot.
because in his wrist thing, so he's talking to her, telling her to leave, and then he starts to
didn't
like
even
get
think about that.
teleported away.
No, but one thing he said something about mom.
Yeah,
Or
he
no.
calls her
Yeah.
mom,
Yeah.
Madeline
Which
Pryor's
that's
mom.
that's relevant
because
if you
he's
did know. Yeah.
he is Nathan Summers. He
Yeah.
is that child.
okay.
Yeah.
That's what I was okay.
So
Crazy, huh?
yeah, it's so mixed up,
Yeah.
mixed
Yeah.
up. But that cube in his arm is the same looking kind of cube that Apocalypse stole from him in I think it wasn't the last season. It was the 4th season of the X-Men show.
Yeah.
There's like this teleporting cube that Apocalypse stole from Cable.
That's
He has
right.
that-
I do remember that.
He has that
Yeah,
same
okay.
one right there.
Right.
When he's talking about he's coming.
Mhm.
So I think Apocalypse is who he's talking about.
Yeah.
But he gets teleported away before he can really say anything else. Madeline Pryor's sitting there confused, and then, boom,
Oh hell. breaks
crazy
loose.
explosion
Yeah.
goes off, and it's like this giant sentinel,
Yeah.
With 3 heads.
giant 3-headed sentinel,
Yeah.
dropping off like
Which had more of a body type, like as I was saying, had more of a body type as Master Mold.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a
Like-
big master mold, like bug,
with, like,
insect, crazy,
Yeah,
huge
Godzilla
insect.
kaiju looking motherfucker.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was crazy, and it's dropping the whole time. It's dropping like actual
Sentinels.
sentinels.
Yeah.
So Genosha's getting
Insane.
fucked up.
Attacked. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
And yeah, fucking mutants are getting vaporized left and right. Like
Yeah,
people are dying.
Yeah.
Fast.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Bro.
And then
This was Chandler's favorite part of the thing. Like,
yeah,
people
when
were fucking
everybody was dying, I was like, yes. But right before Magneto and I think was it Magneto and Rogue? Yeah, Magneto and Rogue are sitting there and they're about to get blasted away by this thing, and then Nightcrawler
Yes.
comes in, teleports them away,
Saves the
teleports
day.
them to the top,
Yeah.
and we see that a bunch of mutants are dying up here, like Callisto
Yeah.
from what is that group called? The
X-Force.
no, not the X Force,
the-
the
Something with an M.
Morlocks.
Yeah,
Morlocks.
Morlocks.
Yes, one of the Morlocks, Callisto,
Yeah.
is dying.
Callisto.
I think we like watch her die because her pupils like
Yeah.
dilate.
Oh yeah.
It's creepy. Dude.
Yeah, dude. They're letting them go all out.
Yeah.
Loving it.
No, I'm loving the way
Yeah.
the show
No,
feels.
no,
Yeah.
no,
Like the
no
feeling.
soft shit.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
going great.
And then Gambit goes to get these Morlocks that are stuck underground. He helps them out,
Ugh.
and there's also a tough scene with Gambit when he hops on the motorcycle and he's slashing up some Sentinels. I
Yeah.
thought that was
Dude, yeah, he
one of my
went
favorite parts.
crazy.
Yeah, I thought
He
that
went
was one of my
crazy.
favorite parts.
Coming out like a G.
Yeah.
And then of course, or not of course, then Magneto is shielding himself and Leech, one of the Morlocks, from this giant blast that's going off, and then we don't really know if they died, but
We don't.
it looks like they got blasted away.
Yeah.
And then Rogue is pissed. She's
She's about
super
to risk
pissed.
it all.
Yeah, she goes straight after it, and Gambit knocks her away,
Yep.
and he goes after it and gets stabbed by this giant Master Mold thing, and he gets pulled up close to it. And I thought they were just gonna let him die with the stabbing, but I guess that's what he wanted.
Yeah.
And I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, which was
Yeah.
so sick.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
wanted to get stabbed so that he could surge his power through this
into the
and
thing.
destroy it.
Bro.
And before he says it, he says, "Name's Gambit, mon ami, remember it."
so
And then
hard.
the power surge happens, the big Master Mold blows up, and Gambit freaking dies.
Dude, I texted y'all. I said, hey, this episode, I was like, yo, I'm gonna need a minute.
I
Yeah.
didn't even want to say anything because I did that.
Dude, it felt. I mean,
Is that where y'all was crying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
bro, I was
okay.
like, bro. I mean, hey, yo.
And-
I mean, I didn't cry. I
No,
almost
yeah,
cried.
not like literally
it's,
crying.
It's not. It's tough not to cry,
Yeah.
No,
but
it's tough to cry.
It is tough. It is tough.
No, just like just tearing up.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
like
just
just
tearing up
like
because
just
it's like,
really
oh, yeah,
sad.
bro.
It was really.
We
well
literally
done.
watched the whole animated series.
Yeah,
with Gambit.
That's what was
Yeah.
hard. I was like, and then you see Rogue just crying.
Yeah.
Yeah,
holding
she's
Gambit.
over his body and is like, I can't feel you. I can't feel you.
Yeah, that's
Now
what
that-
was like. Oh
now
my
that
God,
she
man.
can touch him, she can't even talk to
Yeah.
him or do
Yeah.
anything. Like, so tough. And then we go and see the
Is this dude crying right now?
and then we go back and we see the X Mansion and their reaction to it. They're watching the news and they're just like,
They're
"Oh my
all-
gosh, how many died? How many died?" And they don't know. But yeah, that's basically the end of the episode. Ends off with Gambit freaking dying.
Yeah.
Absolutely
Gambit.
Crazy freaking episode.
insane.
Yeah. Crazy.
I
episode.
definitely don't think Gambit is like dead forever.
Yeah.
Especially since we got some cable shenanigans.
Yeah.
I think the next
Timelines could change.
Yeah, I think the next episode, or maybe even the next few episodes,
I'm surprised.
are
Was,
going to be him
And they-
trying to fix it.
was it a part?
No,
I don't
this one
think it
wasn't a
was.
part.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't
surprised
think.
it wasn't a part. But
And here's the thing:
Guess that makes
how are
sense.
there's no way they're gonna be able to like veer off to a different type of vibe of episode.
no.
They're going to have to like
No,
elaborate on that.
Yeah,
Right.
yeah, for sure. No,
Like,
it's
there's
not
no
going to
way-
be able to be a Jubilee.
Yeah, Jubilee Stitch.
Yeah,
And
no.
They go off and like their friend, they're one of their, friends just died. And they're all fucking playing video games and shit.
Yeah.
They can't.
Yeah, we
do
need
that.
a couple more episodes of like hardcore.
But
and
one thing I did catch, I don't know if you guys caught, but right before the explosion goes off, when the fireworks are shooting off, we actually get the Watcher in the
yeah,
sky.
that's what I thought. I was
Wow, I didn't even notice that.
like, yeah, I saw something in the sky. I'm like,
So the Watcher is there. This is obviously a big moment in time.
Yeah.
Because the Watcher is there. And he looks a little different than he does in.
yeah, I don't know who the Watcher is. I don't think.
So the Watcher is like this being that is beyond space and time, and he can go into any timeline, check out any timeline. He is the Watcher.
Oh, okay,
He
makes sense.
very
yeah.
rarely intervenes, and when he does, stuff is crazy.
Yeah.
So he was there, and I definitely think he was there, like, because this is such a big moment and because things are going to change, and he
Mhm.
needs to see how this is going to change.
Yeah.
Maybe we get some Watcher stuff later on. Watcher is involved in a lot of X-Men stories and
Right.
a lot of Fantastic Four story. Like he's a big character. So
Yeah.
but his design in the sky, obviously, he's just like a little floating head in the sky, so we don't get to see. But he looks a little different than he does in What If.
Yeah.
So I don't know if this is like a different version or what.
It'll definitely be a different version.
Right.
But yeah. That's all I got for 90
Hey,
seconds. So
and that breaks it down
freaking
for
insane.
yeah. And that which number episode that was? That was
That was
six?
episode 5.
episode that breaks it down for episode
got
5.
So
Five
halfway
episodes
through,
left.
and it was a banger.
Yeah.
I think that's probably the best episode so far.
Yeah, a lot of shit happened, and when an episode makes you feel that type of way,
Yeah.
it's a good episode.
Oh yeah.
No, yeah, I was
Yeah.
hurt.
You'll come
I'm
back,
not
no,
gonna
I
go
was
back
hurt.
and
Yeah,
you'll
yeah.
come back and look at that episode, and you'll be like, "Wow, bro! I remember first time watching shit, it crushed me."
Yeah.
But yeah, so I think, that episode, you'll come back and watch that episode. You'll be like, "What the hell?"
Right.
Yeah.
I remember when I
Yeah,
first
it was
watched that
insane.
shit.
It was.
But I mean, that honestly, that breaks it down, pretty good. And I gotta say, I want to kick it off or end it off by saying, guys, this was such a great. I had a great
was.
time.
Dude,
It
I
was.
know, for real. I love
This
I
feels
love
great.
the vibe.
It really
This
does.
feels
it really
freaking
does.
awesome. I was having some nerves before. I was like, oh.
Yeah, we were kind of like camera shy a
Yeah.
little.
But now I think we got over that, and I think I think I'm ready to see what the future holds for the ASG podcast. I'm
Yeah.
really
It's gonna go
excited.
crazy.
And I wouldn't do it with anybody else.
Yeah.
Yes,
facts.
bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
Be ready for more.
Um,
Come on.
Yeah. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. You can follow me on Instagram at breadzo.live. You can also follow my YouTube channel, Breadzo. The O is a 0.
Yes.
You can follow me, JBlades Media, on Instagram and YouTube.
Yes. 2C visuals on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok,
well.
everything.
Yeah.
You know where
We
to
got
find us.
we got to get that ASG TikTok going.
Facts. We did.
Hey, that's his job.
Hey,
his
I
good at
downloaded CapCut just to probably not use it. So, but hey, I mean, yeah. Hopefully we'll have some more short form content for you guys.
Oh yeah.
Stuff you guys can doom scroll at. But yeah, like and subscribe.
Mhm.
Comment down below what you think of X-Men 97, and you could also give your opinions on the Sonic the Hedgehog movie.
Right.
Up to you guys.
Yes.
But yeah, I just want to say thank you guys for watching. ASG out. See
See
ya.
ya.
Later, y'all.